Jennifer Joanna Aniston is an American actress, film producer, and businesswoman. The daughter of actors John Aniston and Nancy Dow, she began working as an actress at an early age with an uncredited role in the 1987 film Mac and Me. Her first major film role came in the 1993 horror comedy Leprechaun. Since her career grew in the early 1990s, Aniston has been one of the highest-paid actresses in Hollywood. Aniston rose to international fame portraying Rachel Green on the television sitcom Friends, for which she earned Primetime Emmy, Golden Globe, and Screen Actors Guild Awards. The character became widely popular and was described as one of the greatest female characters in American television history. Aniston has since played starring roles in numerous dramas, comedies and romantic comedies. Her biggest box office successes include the films Bruce Almighty, The Breakup, Marley and Me, Just Go With It, Horrible Bosses, and We Are the Millers, each of which grossed over $200 million in worldwide box office receipts. Some of her most critically acclaimed film roles include Office Space, The Good Girl, Friends with Money, Cake, and Dumplin'. She returned to television in 2019, producing and starring in the Apple TV Plus drama series The Morning Show, for which she won another Screen Actors Guild Award. Aniston has been included in numerous magazines as lists of the world's most beautiful women. Her net worth is estimated to be US $200 million. She is the recipient of a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Aniston is also the co-founder of the production company Echo Films, established in 2008. Divorced from actor Brad Pitt, to whom she was married for 5 years, Aniston is also divorced from actor Justin Theroux, whom she married in 2015. Aniston was born on February 11, 1969, in the Los Angeles neighborhood of Sherman Oaks, the daughter of Greek-born actor John Aniston and actress Nancy Dow. One of her maternal great-grandfathers, Louis Grieco, was from Italy. Her mother's other ancestry includes English, Irish, Scottish, and a small amount of Greek. Aniston has two half-brothers, John Mellick, her older maternal half-brother, and Alex Aniston, her younger paternal half-brother. Aniston's godfather was actor Telly Savalas, one of her father's best friends. As a child, she moved to New York City. Despite her father's television career, she was discouraged from watching television, though she found ways around the prohibition. When she was 6, she began attending a Waldorf school. Her parents split up when she was 9 years old. Having discovered acting at age 11 at the Waldorf School, Aniston enrolled in Manhattan's Fier LOH LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts, where she joined the school's drama society. Anthony Abison was her drama teacher. She performed in The Sign and Sidney Brustein's Window by Lorraine Hansberry and Three Sisters by Anton Chekhov. Aniston first worked in off-Broadway productions such as For Dear Life and Dancing on Checkers' Grave, and supported herself with part-time jobs which included working as a telemarketer, waitress, and bike messenger. In 1988, she had an uncredited minor role in the critically panned sci-fi adventure film Mac and Me. The next year she appeared on The Howard Stern Show as a spokesmodel for Nutrisystem and moved back to Los Angeles. She obtained her first regular television role on Malloy in 1990 and appeared in Ferris Bueller, a television adaptation of the 1986 film Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Both series were quickly cancelled. She starred as a teenager going to summer camp in the made-for-television film Camp Cucamonga and as a spoiled daughter followed by a vengeful leprechaun in the horror film Leprechaun. A 2014 retrospective from Entertainment Weekly identified Leprechaun as her worst role, and Aniston herself has expressed embarrassment over it. Aniston also appeared in 2 more failed television comedy series, The Edge and Modeling Through, and guest starred in Quantum Leap, Herman's Head, and Burke's Law. Depressed over her 4 unsuccessful television shows, Aniston approached Warren Littlefield at a Los Angeles gas station asking for reassurance. The head of NBC Entertainment encouraged her to continue acting, and a few months later helped cast her for Friends, a sitcom that was set to debut on NBC's 1994-1995 fall lineup. The producer originally wanted Aniston to audition for the role of Monica Geller, but Courteney Cox was considered more suitable. Thus, Aniston was cast as Rachel Green. She was also offered a spot as a featured player on Saturday Night Live, but turned it down to do Friends. She played Rachel until the show ended in 2004. The program was successful and Aniston, along with her co-stars, gained worldwide recognition among television viewers. Her character was widely popular and was later recognized as one of the greatest female characters in American television. The actress received 5 Primetime Emmy Award nominations, including a win for lead actress. She was also nominated for 2 Golden Globe Awards and won in 2003 as Best Actress, Television Series Musical or Comedy. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, Aniston became the highest-paid television actress of all time with her $1 million per episode paycheck for the final season of Friends. Her character's relationship with Ross Geller, portrayed by David Schwimmer in the show, was widely popular among audiences, and the couple was frequently voted as television's favorite couple in polls and magazines. Following a 4-year hiatus, Aniston returned to film work in 1996 when she performed in the ensemble cast of romantic comedy She's the One. Aniston's first starring vehicle was Picture Perfect, in which she played a struggling young advertising executive opposite Kevin Bacon and Jay Mohr. While the film received mixed reviews, it was a moderate commercial success, and Aniston's performance was more warmly received, with many critics suggesting that she had screen presence. In 1998, she appeared as a woman who falls for a gay man in the romantic comedy The Object of My Affection, and the next year she starred as a restaurant waitress in the cult film Office Space. She starred in the independent dramedy The Good Girl as an unglamorous cashier who cheats on her husband. The film was a commercial success in limited release, taking in over $14 million in North America. Film critic Roger Ebert declared it a breakthrough. MW parser output.templatqut overflow hidden margin 1M0 padding 040px.mw parser output.templatqut line height 1.5m text align left padding lefty 1.6m margin top 0. After languishing in a series of overlooked movies that ranged from the entertaining Office Space to the disposable Picture Perfect, Jennifer Aniston has at last decisively broken with her Friends image in an independent film of satiric fire and emotional turmoil. It will no longer be possible to consider her in the same way. In 2005, Aniston appeared as an alluring woman having an affair with an advertising executive in the thriller Derailed and as an obituary and wedding announcement writer in the romantic comedy Rumor Has It. Both films were moderate box office hits. Aniston took on the role of a single, cash-strapped woman working as a maid in the independent drama Friends with Money, which received a limited release. Her next film was the romantic comedy The Breakup, alongside Vince Vaughn, in which he starred as one half of a couple having a complicated split when both refused to move out of the pair's recently purchased home. It received mixed reviews, but grossed approximately $39.17 million during its opening weekend and $204 million worldwide. The AV Club's Keith Phipps gave the film a negative review, stating, "It's like watching the We Were on a Break episode of Friends stretched to feature length, and without the blessed relief of commercial breaks or the promise of Seinfeld around the corner." Cinema Blend gave the film a positive review stating, "In an era of formulaic romantic movies that bear no resemblance to reality, The Breakup offers a refreshing flip side." In 2006, Aniston directed the short film Room 10, set in a hospital emergency room and starring Robin Wright and Chris Christopherson, as part of Glamour's Real Moments film series. She noted that she was inspired to direct by actress Gwyneth Paltrow, who also directed a short film that year. In 2007, Aniston guest starred in an episode of Dirt, playing the rival of Courtney Cox's character, and in an episode of 30 Rock, playing a woman who stalks Jack Donaghy. For the latter, she received a Primetime Emmy Award nomination as Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series. The 2005 comedy drama Marley and Me, with Aniston and Owen Wilson as the owners of the titular dog, set a record for the largest Christmas Day box office sales ever with $14.75 million. It earned a total of $51.7 million over the 4-day weekend and placed number 1 at the box office, a position it maintained for 2 weeks. The total worldwide gross was $242.7 million. Her next film in wide release, the romantic comedy He's Just Not That Into You, in which he starred opposite Ben Affleck, grossed $178.8 million globally and ranked number 1 at the United States box office for its opening weekend. While it received mixed reviews, Aniston, along with Affleck, Ginnifer Goodwin, and Jennifer Connelly, were praised by critics as standouts in the film. Aniston appeared as the former wife of a bounty hunter in the romantic comedy action film The Bounty Hunter. The film was panned by critics, with The Hollywood Reporter writing that the mishmash ends up as a thoroughly unfunny adult cartoon. Nevertheless, it was a box office success, garnering over $130 million worldwide. A lukewarm box office reception greeted her next film, the romantic comedy The Switch, in which he starred with Jason Bateman as a 30-something single woman who decides to have a child using a sperm bank. The film's opening weekend drew what The Hollywood Reporter dubbed a dispiriting $8.4 million. The film received generally mixed reviews, with review site Metacritic showing 13 out of 30 critics delivering a positive verdict. In 2010, Aniston was also a guest star on the season 2 premiere of ABC's sitcom Cougar Town, playing a psychiatrist. Her announcement that she would appear on Cougar Town garnered excitement and was dubbed her return to television. The AV Club wrote, "Is a funny bit, and it highlights just how much Jennifer Aniston is built to be a TV star." In 2011, she starred opposite Adam Sandler as an office manager posing as the wife of a plastic surgeon in the romantic comedy Just Go With It and played a sexually aggressive dentist in Horrible Bosses. Just Go With It and Horrible Bosses both made over $100 million in North America and $200 million worldwide. Aniston appeared in the comedy Wanderlust with Paul Rudd, with whom she acted in The Object of My Affection and also Friends, as a married couple who join a commune after losing their money and deciding modern life is not for them. The script for Wanderlust, bought by Universal Pictures, was produced by Judd Apatow. Wanderlust received positive reviews but was a box office failure, grossing only $21 million worldwide, against a production budget of $35 million. Aniston starred as a struggling stripper who agrees to pose as a wife for a drug deal with Jason Sudeikis in We're the Millers. The film received mixed reviews from critics but was a financial success, grossing $269 million against a budget of $37 million. Aniston played the role of a stoic socialite who becomes the target of an ill-planned kidnapping plot in Life of Crime, a film adaptation of Elmore Leonard's 1978 novel The Switch. The film was released in limited theaters to positive reviews. Catherine Short of The Guardian described her performance as endearingly comic, and Eric Cohn of IndieWire wrote that Aniston tops any of her recent performances with a spirited turn that harkens back to her neurotic days on Friends. She also reprised her role for Horrible Bosses too. In Cake, Aniston starred as an astringent woman named Claire Simmons who struggles with chronic pain. The film received mixed reviews. However, Aniston's performance was highly praised, dubbed by some critics as Oscar-worthy. The Toronto International Film Festival called her performance heartbreakingly good. Gregory Elwood of HitFix stated, "It's really on most people's radar for being a rare dramatic turn for Jennifer Aniston, and she doesn't disappoint." He further stated, "Aniston makes you believe in Claire's pain. She makes you believe this character is at her lowest point, and only she can pull herself out of it. It's a complete performance from beginning to end, and she deserves the appropriate accolades for it." For her portrayal, Aniston was nominated for the Critics' Choice Movie Award for Best Actress, Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Motion Picture, Drama, and SAG Award for Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Leading Role. In 2015, Aniston starred as a reluctant therapist in the screwball comedy She's Funny That Way, which received mixed reviews and found a limited release in theaters, but her performance was once again noticed. Wesley Morris of Grantland called her one of the great screen comedians. "Most of her scenes here are extraneous, but her vulgarity and tartness are so sharp that the movie needs them. This isn't just Aniston having the best stuff. It's her having the most fun with her talent. She's funny in every way." She was one of the film's few bright spots for Lou Lumenick from The New York Post. Aniston starred as the recently divorced mother of 2 children in the romantic comedy Mother's Day, directed by Gary Marshall, and opposite Julia Roberts and Kate Hudson. The film was panned by critics and a moderate commercial success. In 2016, she voiced a workaholic and overprotective mother in the animated film Storks, alongside Andy Samberg and Kelsey Grammer, which was released to mostly positive reviews. It grossed over $183.4 million with a $70 million budget. Her last 2016 film role was that of a frigidly cold head honcho of a company in the comedy Office Christmas Party, directed by Josh Gordon and Will Speck, and opposite Jason Bateman and Kate McKinnon. It made $114.5 million globally. In The Yellow Birds, a war drama directed by Alexander Moores, Aniston portrays the mother of a deceased soldier, alongside Alden Ehrenreich, Ty Sheridan, Jack Huston, and Toni Collette. While she said she does not normally gravitate toward being in war films, she made an exception because the film was written so beautifully and in such a way had never experienced. The film, first presented during the 2017 Sundance Film Festival, received a VOD release in June 2018. The Los Angeles Times wrote in its review, Toni Collette and Jennifer Aniston as the soldiers' quite different but equally concerned mothers deliver uniformly naturalistic performances. In December 2018, Netflix released the musical comedy Dumplin', with Aniston as executive producer and star, marking her first project for a streaming service. That year, she began work on 2 more Netflix projects, Murder Mystery, a comedy that reunites her with Adam Sandler, which premiered on June 14, 2019, and First Ladies, a film about the first lesbian president of the United States, with Tig Notaro as her wife. Aniston made her return to television on November 1, 2019, producing and starring alongside Reese Witherspoon in the Apple TV Plus drama The Morning Show. It is her first main television role since the conclusion of Friends in 2004. Aniston won the Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Drama Series and was nominated for 2 Golden Globe Awards for Best Actress, Television Series Drama and Best Television Series Drama as the series' producer. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.